Hi, Shannon Vogel here, founder of Reach Social, and we're here today on FCW Live Social Corner to talk about social media. So today's topic is about organic content on social media, which is the post that you put out on a regular basis versus paid advertising. I saw a quote that caught my attention and wanted to share that and some other things with you. And it was about how organic content is now more expensive than paid because of the price being time and effort. So if you think about the person that is having to put the time, effort, and energy into organic social, people are now finally relating that and giving the value that it deserves to the comparison of paid advertising, which can feel like a little quick and dirty because you put out your campaign, you pay the money, and then the money makes it go somewhere. When you do organic, you have to do a bunch of other things in order to get the algorithms to show your content to more people. You have to put in effort to get people to leave comments and things like that, which we'll talk about later in the month. So if you are panicking and because business is slow for everybody right now across the board, and someone comes along and says that paid advertising on social is fast and cheap and you should put all of your money into it and abandon organic, I'd like to remind you of my spiel and my shtick about how social media is like a relationship. So if you think about a relationship, think about how you if you're in a long-term relationship, like how you ended up with your person, with your partner. And some general things are like you have to say more than one thing a month to that person. So you have to post, frequently. You have to not just talk about what you have on sale. You have to ask them about them. So for social, you have to ask questions. You have to inspire them to create a connection because that's what all of this is about. And that could be through beautiful room scenes that get them inspired to do something in their home. You have to let them know that they can trust you. So you can do that in social through reviews, and you know how to do that through a relationship. You have to do all of these things in combination before you get the sale. So yes, it would be easier to shove jewelry at them or what other paid item at your person and not bother with inspiring them, educating them, showing your value, or getting them to trust you. But that is short-term and short-sighted, and it can't be just one. You can't just buy the jewelry. You have to show up in the relationship and also buy the jewelry or the thing. So if all you do is paid social and you don't tell your story along with the coupon or the sale offer, which is totally fine to do, it just can't be the only thing. And what's going to happen is if you just do paid only and only talk about a coupon or only talk about a sale, then you're going to get somebody really excited about buying flooring. But because there's no connection, they're just going to use you and go pick the person with the cheapest price that they don't care about connection because none has been created. So in summary, if you don't provide the connection or the reason to buy from you with your story, in addition to paid offers, you're just wasting your time and your money. So just want to reiterate and remind you that organic social media is important. Although it is expensive, it is still part of the whole picture and the whole package, and hang in there. Now is not the time to abandon social, and now is not the time to abandon paid advertising. People that are not doing well in their business and struggling, they're falling off and they're not showing up on social and they're not showing up on paid social. If you can, you need to stay there because more people are dropping off. So you are going to be pushed up higher and you're going to have more of an opportunity to be seen in your area. So I hope this helps, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.